Hey guys, so are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Virgo. So if you have Virgo as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placement in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. This is a timeless reading, so it's whenever you come across this reading, it's where it's most likely to resonate for you and not necessarily just when I post a video. So if you do happen to see this at a later date, please don't be overly concerned by that, as there may still be messages in here for you. This is also a general reading, so with the messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with these messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So we're going to get into your reading, guys. This is the Modern Witch Tarot that we're using today. So angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements? What do they need to know for the current energies in regards to the next 7 days, please and thank you? Okay, just bear with me. I just shuffle the cards a few more times, then we'll cut up the deck and get into your read, so thank you for your patience. Also guys, I do believe that you have a full moon in Virgo in the next few days on the 24th of February, so some of you could be feeling these energies pretty intensely as of right now. Obviously this does affect everyone, but I'm getting that especially if you have strong Virgo rising as an example, then this would be affecting of your first house, and it may be worthwhile to check out which house that you have Virgo placements so that you can receive more insight in regards to the unfoldings of the energies for this full moon, okay, where it may affect you the most potentially. But let's get into this anyway. Let's find out what the bottom of the deck is. Three of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So this is Earth sign energy, which is you guys. Okay. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like you're getting, I'm getting your ish together. Okay. Getting all your ducks in a row. You're getting organized. You could be feeling kind of inclined to work on certain projects with other individuals here, or potentially you may be feeling very much inspired to work on some sort of hobby here, okay? Maybe trying to utilize some sort of income in regards to a creative hobby. But 333 could also be significant. You may be seeing of those numbers. So let's get some cards on the table and find out a little bit more with what's going on for you guys, okay? Let's find out what's going on for you. Wow, okay. Okay, look at that, how that came out. Three of Pentacles. We just saw that with the Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Air sign energy, water coming through now as well. With the Page of Wands, 3 pages. Now, pages are messengers, okay? But like I said to you, you may be feeling very much inclined to work alongside others. You know, we have 3 people in this card, and then we have, you know, 3 other pages here. So there may be people from other kind of walks of life here who you may be getting very inspired by, or people are inspired by you. You could also be looking into, you know, writing more often, like journaling or scripting. You could be wanting to pursue something creative here in regards to the Page of Cups energy. You know, I'm picking up on maybe dancing, painting. I'm getting told pottery for some reason. Yeah, I'm getting told dancing. Yeah, I'm also picking up on something to do with online. You could be wanting to start up some sort of social media kind of content creation here, to do with a particular endeavor that you may have been really into and interested and fascinated with for a long time, maybe even since childhood. But potentially you may have felt like you haven't had the resources to be able to carry this out. Or maybe you felt kind of potentially that you weren't able to do of those things because you were fearful of how people were going to be perceiving you, whether people would like you, whether people would be, you know, wanting to, I'm getting told, like, embrace what it is that you do for some reason. Yeah, but I feel like you're going to be very well received if you were to just have the sense of the courage to kind of carry on through with something. But you may be fearful of getting hurt here and putting yourself out there, but it's time to be brave with that Fool, Aries energy, and to go for it anyway and take that calculated risk and not really care too much about other people's perception of you. I'm hearing you'll feel a lot happier for it, which is intriguing, okay? A lot more emotionally fulfilled. You could be wanting to do things that are sparking that sense of joy in your life, or a lot more of it. Potentially you're someone that does a lot here in regards to your work. You could be having a tendency to take on extra work. I'm hearing the work of 3 people for some reason. So you may have a position whereby you're in a more managerial role or a supervisor role, or doing of something where you have to kind of watch over lots of other people here and keep them in check and do of certain things. And you know, there's a lot more that you've been taking on, like with responsibilities, than potentially that was like, I'm hearing it originally in your contract. Okay, so you may be actually speaking up to someone and saying, look, I don't know how this has happened to be that I'm taking on all of this, as well as something needs to be adjusted and changed to my contract. Yeah, I'm getting that, because look, oh my gosh, doing the work of 3 people, you're exhausted with the 10 of Wands, you're doing too much. People may be looking at you and going, wow, okay, well, let's see if we can creep in a little bit more, you know, put a little bit more paperwork on their desk, or see if we can, you know, ask them to do this. They won't mind, they won't say no, okay? I'm hearing not say boo to a goose for some reason. So it's like the sense of somebody feels like a colleague or a work colleague or someone around you feels like they could just kind of take advantage, and that you're just going to do it anyway to kind of please of a certain individual here, to keep the peace, to do of something. But I feel like you may be speaking up and being like, well, hang on a minute, okay? Look, as I say that, Leo energy, you could be illuminating something here, going, hang on a minute, this doesn't necessarily feel that great to me, and I want to make certain changes. And then you may get a bit of pushback from people saying about these particular changes, because you're not doing things anymore to keep others happy. You're doing stuff to make you happy. You're putting yourself first for a change. As I say that with the 9 of Cups, and other people may view you as selfish, but it's not selfish, okay? But they'll just say to you or see you as selfish because you're not continuing to do the stuff that you would have previously done for them, right? If you get what I mean. Yeah, you may have felt trapped in some sort of way from doing of something, like to continue doing something, but you're like, do you know what, I'm not gonna get in my head anymore about this or worry about this too much. Yeah, look, I want to move on forward with my life, and I want things to be done differently. I'm hearing, look, you see how this Chariot, this person, Cancer's energy, they're wearing a I was getting denim jacket, but it's not a denim jacket, okay? You may love to wear denim, okay? But I'm picking up on the leather jacket here, and you can see that this person's a bit of a rebel. Like, you know, they go their own way, as it were, regardless of whether it's going to cause a bit of rickus in their life or not, okay? I feel like you're surrendering. Yeah, you're surrendering. Look at that, walking away with the 8 of Cups. Some of you may be inclined to walk away from a job, do things, you know, in the way that you want to do them. As I effing say that, the 6 of Swords, definitely, some of you are moving on away. 10-10 on my timer as I say that. You see how you got this other person in the boat and they're leaving? You know, you've emotionally checked out of somewhere, or you've not been too fulfilled with a situation, and then soon enough you're physically actually going to do it. Leo energy with the Sun. You're moving on toward whatever makes you happy. There's something maybe about Cancer and Leo season, like the summertime, where something may be kind of fully manifesting for you. Okay, as I effing say that with the Ace of Cups, it's going to make you happy. That's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. A brand new beautiful beginning with new energy coming into your life, doing of something differently. Some of you may even feel called to be self-employed, okay? Or if that's not necessarily the case, then some of you may be like, right, well, I actually want to try a different career or a different work environment. Maybe I want to move to a different country here. Yeah, maybe you want to be able to have a job where it's not so much pressure and you have more free time, and that you have that flexibility to travel or go on holiday, you know, a bit more when you want to. I'm getting something to do with working remotely, okay? So some of you may, you know, work in an office, or you may be working from home, but you may be like, oh, I want to switch this up. I want to do something different here. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, new work contract. Some of you are going to be changing careers completely. Yeah, you're wow, I'm getting working away. Okay, you're working away at something that you may have, you know, had some sort of enjoyment, but I feel like something's not challenging you enough. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, there's your energy, guys. I'm hearing that you've exceeded what you've, yeah, look at that, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is to do with education, it's to do with higher learning, it's to do with institutions here. You may have felt like you were repressed in a certain environment here, okay, oppressed, yeah, but the money was okay. But I feel like if you make a change, the money is going to be even better, and something more incredible is manifesting for you, okay? And there's certain things that you're going to be able to pay for that you weren't able to before. But there may be a sense of needing to take that kind of leap, as it were, into embracing something brand new. But I am getting something very strong to do with the work front, the career front here, okay? So I know this is a next 7 days reading, but something in the next 7 days could be, you know, relighting this kind of spark in you to go, do you know what? Why can't I choose to live my life a little bit differently? Who says I have to do things this way? What if I did something differently that I could actually be more successful from doing of this here with the Ace of Pentacles? What if I was to really go for it by doing something else that brings me a lot of joy, that it's not going to feel like a day of work. It's going to feel like I'm just doing whatever it is that I love, and I'm able to earn a lot more money from doing of that. And look, whatever, guys, look, I said what brings you more joy, happiness, success. 3 of Cups is to do with celebrations, okay? So yeah, you could be someone who's incredibly social. You get on very well with people. People love to be around you. And I feel like that's something that is really working to your advantage here. Something about your personality. Something about your personality. It's like all this charisma that you have. I'm hearing that you're really funny. Overall, you're actually a very positive person. What else here, please? I'm hearing your laugh is infectious, okay? Your laugh is infectious, your energy is infectious, like in a really good, beautiful way, okay? Look, your whole world could change if you were to make that conscious decision to go, do you know what? What happens if I did something a bit differently? You know, the world is, you know, in the palm of your hand. The world is your oyster. You may, even for some of you, wanting to take up, you know, traveling, maybe wanting to do like a travel blog or take pictures, or like do off something where it requires you to be here, there or everywhere, you know. But then you can kind of report about it. Interesting, lots of different things coming through. But especially with that world, that's online, that's social media, that is you know, where people can see you from afar, you know. Interesting. But whatever it is that you choose to do, I feel like you would actually be very much in demand and very popular. A lot of eyes and attention would be on you. Now, some of you may not necessarily want of this, okay? So you don't necessarily have to show off your face to do certain things, but you can still be very visible online, okay? But then some of you may be like, well, yeah, I want to put myself out there. I want people to really see me for who I am and what it is that I love. And I have no problem with showing off my face here with the 9 of Cups. But I feel like you're really taking things seriously now, where you're like, right, okay, so what am I going to do that's really going to make my dreams come true? What would really give me like that satisfaction that I've always kind of longed for, yearned for? Okay, what's really going to brighten me up here with the 6 of Pentacles? What's going to be good for me? Some of you are definitely going to be hired for a new job position, okay? Or you're going to be able to earn more income on the side of a job you already do, if you're wanting just to do it as a side hustle. Or potentially, you know, if you are going to turn into doing something more full-time with using of your creative pursuits, you may have people that are, you know, loving what it is that you provide and wanting to be generous and wanting to give to you, donate to you in some sort of way. Yeah, because people love what it is that you do, what you put out there with the 3 of Cups. I'm hearing part of my like day-to-day life. So, and I just heard like a get ready with me. So maybe you really love makeup. Okay. Yeah, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, like you love to be able to learn new things and you like to pass that knowledge on to others. You get a lot of joy from doing of that. Yeah, as I say that with the Page of Cups, something about maybe fashion here, something about hair. Yeah, you may be wanting to be your own boss here with the Emperor, Aries energy. You know, I'm hearing baby boss, okay? Interesting. What else is going on for Virgo? Lots of different messages coming through for you today. I'm hearing dance more. I don't know why I got that. And then all of a sudden I just heard Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg, just randomly. So maybe you kind of like to bust a move here, guys. You like to dance, or like you've been feeling in a bit of a down energy, you may like to dance, okay, just to kind of you know, get yourselves feeling a little bit better here. I'm seeing actually somebody do the dishes, like washing up and dancing here, like maybe when you're doing your housework you love to have your music on, and I'm getting the sense of making something fun out of mundane tasks, okay? So I mean, obviously with, you know, Virgo energy, it's to do with being organized here. So, and I'm now seeing like, you know, those TikToks whereby there are these people kind of cleaning up their house and they do it in a way where they have particular music on in the background, okay? And people love to watch these like organizational videos. So maybe that's something that you could, yeah, a lot of, look at that, 9 of Pentacles. That could be something where you make your money. With the 9 of Pentacles, this is someone who's independent. This is someone who's thriving in their life. This is someone that hasn't got to worry about the money coming in and the money going out, right? This person is like, well, I know that there's money going in and I know there's money coming out, but I'm not overly concerned about it. I mean, I get to kind of, you know, pay off what I need to pay off, and if I want to treat myself to certain things, I'm able to do so. I mean, living that more comfortable life. I'm hearing soft girl, soft guy life, okay, in this more feminine energy. Now, you know, guys, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex here. What else here, please and thank you? Sorry, I haven't gotten cards on the table, but I'm just picking up on loads of messages, so I'm just doing what I'm told, okay? So let's get some cards on the table, please. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. Whatever you put your mind to, you will be successful. I feel like you're very successful already with whatever it is that you do, but maybe you can be a bit hard on yourself here, a little bit critical. But I feel like you're mastering something as of right now that you really love to do. But it will pay off. The hard work is going to pay off. Yes, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Okay? You have a brand new beginning coming in your life, but there's some sort of ending that needs to take place first for this breakthrough. Okay? But it just feels like the right time to switch things up a bit. You may not necessarily even know, for some of you, what it is that you're being called to do. You know, you may not feel like you have all the answers as of yet, but you could just be getting guided as at this time to have this sense of trial and error. Just experiment with lots of different types of things and then see what really kind of, I'm hearing, tickles your fancy. Whatever kind of really rocks your world, whatever it is that you really love. And if you were given the option of like, well, if you could do this all day, or if you could spend a few hours on that, what thing would you genuinely love to do? And it doesn't have to matter what everyone else's opinion is. Like, for instance, if someone said to you, right, you've got a few hours to do this, what would you really love to be doing in that few hours? I'm hearing if money wasn't an object, if money wasn't a concern, you know, I mean, obviously we can still do certain things where you don't have to have a load of money to be doing of these things, right? You know, especially if you're like someone who loves to draw or loves to paint or whatever, you know, pen and paper or a few paints or whatever. I'm now seeing someone relax by doing the, gosh, you know, the adult colouring books. Maybe you like to do those to kind of relax a little bit, take your mind off things, to get in the flow. High Priestess, wow. Cancer, Pisces, energy in the Four of Wands. Yeah, some of you are definitely wanting to see if you can work from home or work remotely. Okay, maybe from a different part of the world. You want to see what your options are. You want to see what's available, what's out there for you. Some of you are definitely inclined spiritually here, okay? And you could be learning a little bit more to do with that. Or potentially your intuition could be heightening as of this time. Or there's something that you're working on in secret. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, maybe I should speak to someone about this and put it out there. But you'll kind of know whether the right timing is to do that or not, okay? So if it's something as of recently that you figured out that you wanting to be doing, you may want to keep that close to your chest at first, just for a little bit of time until you feel more comfortable about certain things or feel a bit more settled. And then you could have said something out loud to others if you're wanting to let people know. But if not, then just do it all on the quiet here. You know, but nobody's got to know. I mean, you can be very popular online, etc., and still people like who are in your kind of local vicinity, or people that you live with, or people that you work with if you do have a main full job here, okay, full-time job, or even family, like they don't have to know of anything. You could just keep it as something that gives you that sense of joy. And then when you feel if you have the need to put it out there and let these people know in your life, as I say that, family with the Six of Cups, people that you may live with here, it's like if you feel the need to do that, then fair enough. But if you can keep it on the quiet for a little bit longer, then that's okay too. Wow, what's this? Strength card, Leo energy. I'm definitely getting the sense of self-mastery here. Yeah, have confidence. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts. What else is going on here? Look at that. The Fool and the Tower coming out together. Double Aries and Scorpio energy. Oh my gosh, double Scorpio and double Aries energy coming through with the Death and the Tower and the Fool. You know, Aries, Aries, and Scorpio, Scorpio. Gosh. Goodness me. With the Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Do you know what it is? You may have been feeling a little bit resistant to change. You've been fearful of the unknown. You've been wondering whether something's going to work out. You've been feeling pretty exhausted with continuing on something that you have been doing. And so therefore you're like, well, if I do take this calculated risk, okay, if I do kind of try off that, am I going to be left feeling a bit, you know, like I've got a hole in my pocket and my money's just draining away? Or am I actually going to have this sense of stability and security and safety that I've always wanted? Here with that Queen of Pentacles, right? But look, Nine of Cups. what's strongly letting me know here that if you were to take that leap, if you were to be bold, if you were to be brave, and you were to be like, look, if I take a moment to think things through and just try a few different things, then I could be very successful in this with that 9 of Cups, and all your wishes in regards to that particular thing that you've been wanting to come true will come true. Oh my gosh, the Star, Aquarius energy. This is miracles, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at all these major arcanas that we have on the table. This is life-changing energy. Look, just, you can do it. You can do it, guys. Look, with the Chariot. Whatever obstacles come your way, you're strong enough to be able to overcome them. 8 of Wands, things would pick up for you very, very quickly if you were just to make that decision. Do you go, like, do you know what? Yeah, I am going to be taking that step. Not everybody has to know about it. I could be working on something for myself here. You know, as long as I'm continuing doing what I'm doing, and if I want to try something else out and I'm not harming of anyone, then what's the problem? There isn't. Anything else? What else for Virgo? 2 of Swords, yeah. See, this is it. You see how this person has their blindfold on? Okay. There are certain things that you're wanting to do that you'd be fearful about other people seeing of this, okay? Yeah, as I effing say that with the world, and we were talking about the internet earlier, the World Wide Web. So there's certain things that you don't want people to see. But if you're being brave enough to put it out there eventually, once you've put in enough work to do with something and you feel comfortable enough and being able to express it, yeah, and you kind of take a moment to kind of get your, you know, your energy grounded and everything else, and you're feeling a lot more balanced, there's a beautiful alignment coming in for you, as I say that with the Lovers. And if you've been concerned about, well, are people going to like what it is that I do and what I put out there? I'm hearing your tribe will find you, okay? Your soul tribe will find you. People that like-minded energy, they will naturally gravitate towards you. As I think say that, breaking up the deck with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers, I mean, come on now. This doesn't always have to be about love. This could be about friendships. It could be about partnerships here, friendships even. You know, your people will find you. Your people will find you, or you will find your people, okay? If you're feeling, you know, intuitively guided to start liking or following somebody else's, maybe their content online, and you feel inspired to start off something for yourself here with the Magician. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, okay? Because look, with the 9 of Pentacles, if you go for it, you'll be able to reap those harvests, you know, those rewards from that harvest, from, you know, you've been planting all these seeds of intention. I mean, they're about to come into fruition at some point, won't they? Okay, interesting. So there could have been something to do with one of the moon cycles that you started to write down and manifest of certain things. It doesn't have to be the one in Virgo, like in the September, October time. It could have even been another one before, and you may be like, oh, well, I haven't seen a certain manifestations yet. You know, am I doing something wrong here? Am I just not meant to have of these things here with everything is fine? You know, is this not meant to work out for me? But sometimes these things, they don't happen overnight, and it does take time. And if there is a certain thing that you're wanting to bring into fruition and have, right, and you've asked for something from the universe, right, and then you kind of get yourself in alignment to believing that you are enough and that you're deserving and you're worthy of whatever it is that you're wanting to come in, okay, sometimes the universe likes to surprise us and go, you know, actually, you have something bigger and better that we want to be able to give you. And, you know, it's all good enough, you know, good and well enough, I mean, that you've said that you wanted this specific thing. But actually, because of all the work you've been doing on yourself, because you've been healing, because you've been so, you know, kind and loving and nurturing, and you've put a load of good karma out there, it's all coming back to you. Like whatever you've invested elsewhere is coming back, I'm hearing tenfold, okay? And then you'll be able to really do of everything that you're wanting to do. Interesting. Anything else? Anything else? What else here, please? Go underneath the Strength card. You may have definitely been up in your head about certain things though, okay, about making certain decisions. Now some of you may be feeling like, oh well, I can't make a decision because I haven't got all the facts, I haven't got all the information. But you feel intuitively guided here, you feel that spark of interest to really go for it here with that Ace of Wands. But then you're like maybe holding yourself back a little bit, because you're like, oh, but I want to be sure. Look, here with the Seven of Swords, it's like you're unsure. You know, you're telling yourself of something where you're like, oh, but what if everything kind of, you know, falls apart here? And just know that you would be able to work out whatever you need to. And I'm getting told as well that there are others around you that you would be able to talk to, confide in at some point. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, strong Sagittarius coming through with the well, I'm getting King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups, okay? Two of Wands, the Empress, Ace of Swords. Honestly, there may be something that's more hassle than it's worth at the moment, okay? And you may be like, do you know what? This has helped me to a certain extent with my sense of stability in my life. You know, everything is kind of ticking over and I'm able to pay what I want to pay, but I want a bit more fun. I want to do things where I'm like, I'm hearing soul destroying, okay? Everything, whatever you may be doing, may feel very sensible, okay? But it's like you want something to kind of feel like you're being brought back to life here, okay, if you get what I mean. But there's your energy, Virgo, with the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely looking for something a little bit more here. And I feel like that's what you're being guided to do. But this is someone here that's very reliable, that's very trustworthy, someone that you can always count to be there. There could be someone else that is that going to be holding of that position for you in your life. There could be someone else that you may be dealing with romantically, who potentially will be in a position and place to help provide, or be earning more money than you, maybe be able to invest in you so you're able to you know, I'm hearing take less hours at work here, or focus elsewhere on other creative pursuits that you know that could make you more money in the long run. But it does take a lot of work. I mean, these things are not done overnight. Sometimes they take years in the making, you know, okay? You know, the King of Pentacles doesn't become the King of Pentacles through an overnight success. It's literally like years of hard labor, okay? But I feel like the hard work aspect doesn't actually put you off or throw you off whatsoever. But I feel that ultimately you're just wanting something else. You're wanting something else. And the next 7 days, it could be really bringing that home to you, where you're like, yeah, do you know what? I really fancy a switch up, and I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to go with this, or what I'm going to do, or how I'm going to go about this. But I just feel like I want to try a few new things here. I want to experiment. I want to play. I want to kind of I'm getting more in touch with your feminine energy, okay? Now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, okay? As you guys know, we all have masculine, feminine energy within all of us. So some of you have just been like, yeah, do you know what? I really want to kind of touch base on that. Brilliant. I think it's lovely. I'm not picking up on too many love messages, so I'm just going to kind of leave it there. I feel like that was a pretty solid reading. I feel really pleased with that, and I hope you guys have loved this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And obviously it's a general, so take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But 888, 222, 1010, yeah, could be very significant for you guys. You could be seeing those numbers a lot, but we have strong Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Virgo. I'm getting Virgo, obviously, because it's your reading. Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, maybe Aries here as well. Maybe significant for your sun, moon, rising, Venus potentially. But yeah, anyway, or for those Mercury or North Node placements potentially as well, guys. But it may be more of your top three, your big three. But that's going to be the end of your reading. That's all I'm picking up on. But I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. If you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already done this. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can, so thank you. If you did wish to financially donate, there is a link in the description box below that will take you to a PayPal for the channel, so thank you for those of you who've already done this. And there's another option, if you prefer, of the super thanks, which is underneath of this video, so thank you as well. But yeah, even if you don't financially donate, you can like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I'll get back to you on those if I can. So thank you. Please hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future updates or new content on the channel. And also thank you to my members. You guys mean a lot to me, and if you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below for that as well as, and all the information that you need. But please feel free as well to check out your other zodiac sign readings for more free messages in regards to your next 7 days. That could be in assistance for you for those other placements in your birth chart. So anyway, thank you again for being here, sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care. Thank you. Bye guys.